hands and knees scrubbing my shower floor. I did not expect my PhD to bring me to this. Let me back up 30 minutes ago. I received yet another package from Amazon. I open it to find the shower steamers that I ordered. It's probably the 30-second one. I bring it straight into the shower. Now, shower steamers are like bath bombs, but for the shower. I was working insane hours, so I wanted something that would relax me in 10 minutes, that would clear my nasal congestion, that would really open up my sinuses and would transport me to an entirely different world, The Amazon listing, it promised me all of this. So I take that shower steamer and place it on the shower floor, open the shower, and as the water hits it, I try to breathe in. Nothing. I smell nothing. I bend lower and breathe harder. Still nothing. After a point, I'm just frustrated, and as I'm stepping out of my shower, I see a large bubble stain on my shower floor. And now I'm on my hands and knees scrubbing the shower floor. The stain was from the lavender shower steamers that I bought. What was supposed to be a 10-minute shower has now turned into a 30-minute shower. And as I go back and sit in my home office, I have one thought. I can do better than this. Now, I have no experience running a business, no experience in the product space. I come from a tech background, and I have a PhD to complete. By no reasonable measure is this my problem to solve. I start working on it the next day. Over the next 5 years, I built and scaled the business to 3 different countries: Canada, US, and Taiwan. Over those 5 years, I have pitched many retailers in North America. And today, I want to share a bit about my experience pitching those retailers. First off, we need to talk about what a buyer means in a retail context. Every product in a retail store, whether it's Loblaws or Whole Foods or Walmart, whatever retail store it is, every product is put there by a buyer for that product category. For example, health and wellness would have a buyer who put the health and wellness products on the shelf, decide which product goes where. So if you're pitching retailers, you need to figure out who the buyer for your product is, for your product category is, and you have to pitch them. Not the manager of the store, not the person at the front desk, and not the very friendly employee who takes your business card and says they will pass it along. You have to pitch the buyer for your product category. I'm going to share 3 different examples of how I was able to find those buyers. First off, with Whole Foods, I took a very high-level strategic approach. I called the store. I called them and asked for a buyer in the health and wellness space, and they gave me the email, and that's how the conversation started. And that was how I went on to pitch the Whole Foods buyer. Second, for Urban Health Outfitters, which is a massive retail chain in the US, I may or may not have stopped the buyer at a trade show to pitch them. Third is my experience with Walmart. I applied on a website called RangeMe. It's basically a website which connects brands and retailers all over North America and some in Europe as well. So I applied through that website, and Walmart got back in contact with me, and they had a Zoom call with me. This is what Walmart told me. Walmart is the largest retailer in the world. They were happy that I was selling in boutique stores. I was selling in plenty of boutique stores, but they wanted more chain store proof. And so they would only consider even having a conversation if they saw me selling at other chain stores. Basically, they said, that's cute. Please come back when you're more popular. And even when a retailer puts you on their store shelf, they usually put you in one or few stores, see how you do in terms of sales, and eventually expand. No retailer will give you a nationwide rollout after the first conversation, unless, of course, you're Kim Kardashian. So the biggest takeaway with respect to pitching any major retailer in North America, whether it's the US or Canada, is that no retailer wants to be the first person to take a risk on you. They want to be the person who takes a calculated risk on a product which they know will sell. So start small, build a proof, and walk into any retailer meeting like you belong there. Because at that point, you do.